Hello and welcome everyone. I'm Anisha and I hope all of you are doing well. So today in our video we are going to start chapter 1 of geography, that is the earth in the solar system. See, this is a very interesting chapter, okay, and you got to know so many things about our solar system, about the star, moon, planets, okay. So let's get started, okay. So see, it is like whenever you watch the sky during the night, it looks very beautiful, isn't it? It looks, when especially in a clear sky, the sky usually it is full of stars, isn't it, which twinkles in the night, and that looks so attractive. And many of us, I'm sure that we have a habit of watching the stars as well, isn't it, during the night, especially like if we have terrace, like we'll be going up in the terrace and we'll be sleeping there, and like we'll be gazing in the sky and we'll be watching the stars. And at that time we used to find so many imaginary lines also over there, isn't it? We used to form, okay, that shape look like this, that. So here we are, here in this chapter we are going to learn about our solar system, that is the sun, about the stars, about the moon, okay, about our planet earth, about asteroids, meteoroids. So this is a very interesting chapter. All right, so see, let us start. I'll be teaching you line by line, so let's start. How wonderful it is to watch the sky after sunset. See, after sunset, when you watch the sky, especially during a clear day, clear night, sorry, not day, clear night, then it used to be very beautiful, isn't it? So one would first notice one or two bright dots shining in the sky. Soon you would see the number increasing, and when you start counting the stars also, see, it is uncountable, isn't it? There are so many millions and billions of stars. All right, and when we start counting, we are not able to finish. So, and initially we'll be seeing only 1 to 2 dots, and those the shining dots, and those dots started increasing and increasing, okay. It is an endless increasing, so you cannot count them anymore. And the whole sky is filled with tiny shiny objects. Some are bright, and whenever you watch, some stars are very bright, isn't it? They are very bright, and others are dim, and it seems as if the sky is studded with diamonds, like they shine like a diamond, isn't it? Like stars shines like a diamond. They all appear to be twinkling, and based on this we have our rhyme also, isn't it? All childhood rhyme we all have learned, that twinkle twinkle little star. So from that only, twinkling, from that from the as the star twinkles, so from that the rhymes has been made, okay. But if you look at them carefully, you will notice that some of them do not twinkle as others. They simply glow without any flicker, just as the moon shines. So like when we notice the stars are shining from outside, isn't it? Not only from within, they are shining. But when you look at the moon, there is only light, it is not shining, and because moon doesn't have its own light, okay. And we will learn about that here. And you'll notice some of the stars, they are just like the moon, okay, like they are not shining, but they are just visible over there, but they are not shining, okay. Along with this bright object, you may also see the moon on most of the days. It may, however, appear at different times, in different shapes, and at different positions. See, and when we watch the star, and we often see moon also, isn't it? But every day the shape and size, the direction, even the times, the position of the moon used to be usually different, okay. For example, you can see the full moon only once in about a month. See, when we see full moon, and it is often called full moon or Purnima, isn't it? Full moon nights or Purnima night. That day the moon used to be the size of the moon usually it used to be very big, and the color is also there, little bit of changes is there. And a fortnight later, it is after 15 days, you cannot see it at all. It is a new moon night or Amavasya, that is the dark night, okay, where you cannot see the moon. Like slowly it is becoming smaller, and when it is not, it cannot be seen anymore, that is after a fortnight, that is after 15 days, and that day is known as new moon or Amavasya, or full moon day, that is Purnima, and new moon is Amavas. This is Hindi words, okay. On this day you can watch the night sky best, provided it is a clear night. So during this new moon day, okay, new moon night, sorry, not day, new moon night or amavasya, you can watch the sky at its best, because there is no moon and there is no light of the moon, okay, and you can watch the stars very clearly. You can see that the stars are more twinkling, okay, they twinkle more during this dark, because why? In darkness often does the things twinkle more, isn't it? And for that you can do this activity here which is given, okay, by taking a torchlight and making some holes in the, by taking a torchlight and a paper and making some hole in the paper, okay, and by like take that paper and torchlight in a dark room, and when you off the light you can see some lights are coming out of that hole, but when you on the light again, lights are not coming out, because it is because of the light from outside. But when you make the room dark, there you can see light. So just like that, in a night, in a clear night, in new moon night, you will be able to see the stars more clearly. So do you wonder why we cannot see the moon and all those bright tiny objects during daytime? See this, I hope this often came into our mind, into your mind also, isn't it? Like we can see the stars and moons only at the night but not in the morning. What might be the reason? See, it is because the very bright light of the sun does not allow us to see all these bright objects of the night sky. Okay, because during the daytime the sunlight is very bright, isn't it? The light of the sun is very bright. So because of that we cannot see stars and moons in the sky. Otherwise stars are always present there, okay, but because of this daylight, okay, bright daylight, we are not able to see these bright objects during the daytime. And when the sun is setting, after the sun is setting, only then these stars getting visible, okay. The sun, the moon and all those objects shining in the night sky are called celestial bodies. So if you are asked what are celestial bodies, that means the sun, the moon and all those objects, means which are shining, okay, in the night, which are shining in the night sky, are called celestial body. And see, sun is not shining in the night sky, it is shining in the daytime, okay. That means all the objects which are shining in the sky, they are known as celestial bodies. Some celestial bodies are very big and hot, for example sun, isn't it? They are made up of gases and they have their own heat and light which they emit in large amount. These celestial bodies are called stars. The sun is a star. See, remember, our sun is also a star, okay, it is also a star, and the stars are made up of gases. They have their own heat and light. Then I think one question comes into your mind, like then as we can see the sun during the daytime and it is very hot and it is little, and it is not little, it is very bigger as compared to the stars. But why cannot we see the stars? Because the stars are very far away from us, okay, those are very much far away from us. That is why it is not that is why we cannot sense their, or we cannot yes, we cannot sense their heat, okay. We can only see their light but we cannot sense their heat, as they are very much far away from the earth, okay. And as earth revolves around the sun, sun is nearer and we can sense its heat, its warmness, its light, everything, okay. Otherwise all these stars, okay, all these stars are, the sun is also a star, that means the other stars also, they have their own heat and light, isn't it? And they are made up of gases, okay. So countless twinkling stars in the night sky are similar to the sun, but we do not feel their heat or light. They look so tiny because they are very far from us. So this is what I was explaining you. We cannot see them during the daytime also, and we cannot feel their heat or light because they are so tiny. Why they are tiny? They are not tiny actually, they are very big, but as they are very far from us, they looks very tiny. For example, here when you see a flying aeroplane, okay, it is given in your book as well. When you see a flying aeroplane, what happens? It looks very tiny in the sky, isn't it? And we all are like very exciting and happy, and we used to come out and we used to say bye bye, isn't it? I hope many of you have also done that. So but when that same aeroplane, when it comes to the ground, okay, when you see that same aeroplane on the ground, on the surface of the earth, then it is very huge and very big, isn't it? It can accommodate around 2 to 300 people, but when it is in the sky, it looks very small. That is that because that at the time the plane is very far away from us, but when we look it from nearer, it is very very big. So just like that, the stars are not tiny, actually they are very very far from us. That's why they look so tiny from our earth. Okay, I hope you have understood. Okay, so now let us learn some more thing about constellations. Okay, and I hope you have observed this pattern as well while gazing at the sky during the night time. You must have noticed that all the objects look smaller when seen from a distance. How small an aeroplane looks when it is flying at a great height. So I have already explained. Okay, while watching the night sky, you may notice various patterns formed by different groups of stars. See here, as you can see here, how many stars are here? 1 2 3 4 5 6 7, isn't it? 7 stars. So this is also called Saptarishi. So these are constellation, the shape, okay, which in this it is giving a shape, isn't it? Something like this. So this is known as a constellation. Okay, by different groups. So here you can see 7 stars over here. So these are called constellations. All right, and as an example here, Ursa Major or Big Bear is one such constellation. One of the most easily recognizable constellation is the Saptarishi, that is this shape which is given in your book. Okay, Sapta means 7. Okay, Rishi means sages, you know, sage, isn't it? So it is a group of 7 stars that forms a part of the Ursa Major constellation. Ask someone elder in your family or neighbor to show. Okay, you can ask your parents, okay, or your sisters or elder brothers or elder sisters to show you this pattern. And I hope you have also seen, you when you see these are very easily recognizable. Okay, you can recognize them easily. They are a group of 7 stars, and what they are called? They are called Saptarishi. Okay, these are, that means when some group of stars form certain shape and size, then what do you call them? We call them constellation. Okay, constellation. Okay, in ancient times, okay, and one more thing here, in ancient times what happens, people used to determine directions during the night with the help of stars. See, during the daytime they can easily determine the direction by looking at the sun, isn't it? Like it rises from the east and it sets from the west. So in the west. So during daytime it is easy to recognize the direction, because during ancient times they don't have any compass, isn't it, to see the direction where it is. So where is the north, where is the east, where is the south? So during daytime it becomes easy for them to by looking at the sun, but during night time, okay, but what about during night time? Because you cannot see the sun during the night time. So what happens? The stars here, see, can you see the stars helps them find the direction? How? Let us see. The North Star, okay, the North Star, this is known as the North Star. Okay, the North Star indicates the north direction. It is also called pole star. So this star is also called what? Pole star. Okay, pole star. So it indicates the north direction, and as you can see here, this 7 star here, Saptarishi, right, this last star, okay, in this right straight away from here you can see this star. Okay, and from there our ancients okay, they used to recognize or indicate the direction from here, okay, from that star. It always remains in the same position in the sky. It never changes its position. Okay, it always remains in the same position. We can locate the position of the pole star with the help of Saptarishi, as I have told you. Okay, look at the figure. You will notice that if an imaginary line is drawn joining the pointer stars and extended further, it will point to the pole star. See, just like this here. Okay, okay, let us do more clearly. Okay, see, you can see these stars over here, isn't it? This star is here, the 7 star, and this, it is forming a line. See, and when you are drawing a straight line from here, you can see this North Star or the pole star, and this star it directs, okay, it gives or which directions, north direction, and it never changes its direction. And ancient time people used to determine the direction using by looking at the pole star or the north star, and it is little bigger also, okay, when you observe it, it is little bigger as compared to other stars as well, and it is shining more. Why? Because it is little nearer, okay, nearer as compared to other star. Okay, so that was about constellation. So now let us see something about interesting about planet. Okay, planets. Some celestial bodies do not have their own heat and light. Okay, see, planets are also celestial bodies. All right, some celestial bodies do not have their heat and light because our planet do not have heat and light, isn't it? They are light by the light of the stars. They are lit by the light of the stars, that is with the help of sun, or in case of planet, okay, and with the star also as well. Such bodies are called planets. The word planet come from the Greek word planetia, okay, planetia, which means wanderers. Why wanderers? Because the earth is not only the earth, the planets are revolving, isn't it? They are revolving where? They are revolving around the sun, okay. So, and they are like revolving, isn't it? Like they are not always in the same position, revolving as well as rotating, okay. So they are not always in the same position, that is why they are called wanderers, okay. The earth on which we live is a planet. It gets all its heat and light from the sun, which is our nearest star, okay. If we look at the earth from a great distance, say from moon, it will appear to be shining just as the moon. So if you again watch our planet earth from moon, it will again appear just like the moon. It will again, there will be some light, okay. And from where does it getting its light? It is getting from lights from its nearest star, that is the sun, okay. Here, that is the sun. And the moon that we see in the sky is a satellite. It is a natural satellite, okay. The moon that we can see, that is visible during the night time, and in earth there is only one moon, okay. But you will learn here, in other planets they have so many moons with them. Some of them have 2, some of them have 18, some of them have 16 moons. Just imagine in looking in the sky and having 16 or 18 moons, like how beautiful it will be, isn't it? But life on those planets are not possible. Why? Because only in earth there we find water, we find oxygen, isn't it, which is essential for our living organisms. So here, the moon that we see in the sky is a satellite, okay. It is a natural satellite. It is not a man-made satellite, okay. It is a companion of our earth and moves around it. So the moon, it moves around the earth. For example, okay, so here let us take an example. Let me show you. So suppose this is the sun, okay. This is the sun and this is the earth, okay. This is the earth here. This earth will revolve around the sun, okay. It will revolves around the sun, and this moon will revolves around the earth, okay. It is here, it revolves around the earth, okay. As there is only one moon in earth, the one moon will be revolving here, and it takes around 27 days to complete one revolution of earth. And in that is why there used to be Purnima after every 24 days, isn't it, or Amavasya after every 27 days. So it takes 27 days to complete one revolution, and this earth, it takes 365 days to complete one revolution, and which marks 1 year, isn't it? So this earth will be revolving around the sun, and this moon will be revolving around the earth, okay. I hope it is clear. Like our earth, there are 7 other planets that get heat and light from the sun. Some of them have their own some of them have their moons too, okay. Some of them have their own moons too, means they have their moons. Why moons? Because they have more than 1 moons, okay. And see here, example it is given, not example, some facts, okay. Jupiter, Saturn and Uranus have rings around them. This belt of small debris, okay, these are belt of small debris. These rings may be seen from earth with the help of powerful telescope, okay. It is given in your book as well, you can see there, okay. Next we are going to see about the solar system. okay, about this solar system, where we are going to learn about the sun, the 8 planets we have, the satellites, and some other celestial bodies known as asteroids and meteoroids. So like asteroids are also like, apart from stars and planets, okay, and satellites, there are tiny bodies which also moves around the sun. They are known as these asteroids. And meteoroids, they also revolves around the sun, okay. They are some small piece of rocks which revolves around the sun. So about them we are going to learn here. So here first we are going to see about the sun, okay. Okay, we will come into this picture also, okay, afterwards. First let us see about the sun. Forms the solar system. We often call it a solar family with the sun as its heads. So like what forms the solar system here? The sun, the earth, isn't it? All these forms the solar system. Not only the sun, the suns, the 8 planets, the satellite, and some other celestial bodies like the asteroids, meteoroids, all of these forms the solar system, okay. And we often call it as a solar family, okay. And who is the head of the family here in the solar system? The head of the family is the sun. Like in our family we have our head of the family, usually our mother or our father, isn't it? So just like that, the head of the family in this solar family is sun. Why? Because everyone they revolves around the sun, isn't it? Everyone they revolves around the sun. So first let us see about sun, okay. Here, okay, let us see some fact also about sun. Sol in Roman mythology is the sun god. Solar means related to sun. The family of the sun is therefore called the solar system, right? Okay, so here it comes from the soul, okay. The meaning of this soul, it comes from the Roman mythology, and this sun god, it is related to soul here from Roman mythology, and solar means related to sun, and the family of a sun is often therefore they are called solar system, okay. So from where this name arrives, it is about that only, okay. Okay, about the sun, let us see. The sun is the center of the solar system. It is huge and made up of extremely hot gases. It provides the pulling force that binds the solar system. The sun is the ultimate source of heat and light for the solar system. So sun is the center of the solar system, and as we have known that it is also known as the head of the solar system, and it provides that pulling force, okay, like pulling force, and it make aligned all the other planets, especially the planets, it made aligned because of its pulling force, okay. And it also, sun is also the ultimate source of heat and light for the solar system, means for the other planet or other, for everyone it is the source of heat and light. But that tremendous heat is not felt so much by us, because despite being our nearest star, it is far away from us. The sun is about 150 million kilometer away from the earth. See, it is 150 million kilometer. What? See, that because of that also, you can see these days the summer is becoming very harsh and the heat is becoming very harsh. Just imagine if it is more nearer, then what will happen? All of us will be burned. There will be no life anymore, isn't it? So it is 150 kilometer away from, not 50 kilometer, millions kilometer away from the earth. That is why the actual heat is not felt. What will happen if one tries to go near to the sun? Like for example, this from the space they can send the rocket also, isn't it? But what will happen? That before reaching over there, everything will be burned down, everything will be finished. It is that much hot, okay, because it is made up of gas, isn't it? Extremely hot gases. All right, so that was a little description about the sun, okay. Now let us see the planet. So before seeing this planet, we'll come and move on to these pictures. Before that, let us see what are these 8 planets, and we'll see about the picture which is given there, okay. From there we are going to see some information given, okay. There are 8 planets in our solar system in order of their distance from the sun, okay. In order of their distance from their sun, they are Mercury. The first number is Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus and Neptune. And here they have given an easy way also to how to memorize this planet, like my means M, Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, isn't it? Like my very efficient mother just serve us nuts. So the first letter of here, it denotes the name of the planets. Okay, and all the 8 planets of the solar system move around the sun in a fixed path. These paths are elongated, they are called orbits. So they move around in the sun along a fixed path. Okay, and the path, they are known as orbits. Okay, Mercury is the nearest to the sun. It takes only about 88 days to complete one round along its orbit. So there is an orbit, okay, like just like this, an imaginary line you can say. Okay, on that fixed path they will be moving always. Okay, we'll see on this picture. Okay, Venus is considered as the Earth's twins because its size and shapes are very much similar to that of the Earth. So here who is considered as the twin of the Earth? Venus. Okay, because both of their shape, size and color, okay, it matches, it is very much similar. So okay, before that let us see about the picture. It will be more clear to all of you. Okay, let us see this picture here. Okay, it is not in the landscape mode, but try to adjust. See here, these are the orbits. This is the orbit of Mercury here. Okay, all right. Where is Earth? Where is our Earth? This blue, isn't it? Which colors is blue? This is the Earth's orbit, this one. These are known as the orbits. I hope it is clear. Okay, and here Mercury takes Mercury takes 88 days to complete one orbit. All right, and Earth, how many days? All of us know, isn't it? 365 days. And this is the distance from the sun. Okay, 150 million. Okay, like we have seen, like sun is 150 million kilometer away from the sun, isn't it? So here Mars is only 58 million kilometer. That means it will be very, 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 very hot in the Mars, in the Mercury. Okay, not Mars, sorry, Mercury. And Venus, it is 108 million kilometers away. Mars, it is 228, and these are the asteroid belt here. Okay, asteroids belt over here. And Jupiter, it is 788 millions kilometer away from the sun. So these are the distance given here. Okay, and these are not an inner planet here. Which are the inner planets? Mercury, Venus, Earth and Mars. These are the inner planet which is inside of this asteroid belt. Okay, here, and outer, and these are smaller planet also. You can see the shape and size. These are small as compared to here this Jupiter, isn't it? These are the inner planets, and these are the outer planet over here. And these inner planets, okay, these inner planets are very close to the sun, and they are made up of rocks. Okay, these inner planets are made up of what? Made up of rocks. All right, that is why life in Earth is possible, isn't it? As there's otherwise, if these are made up of gases, as like this Jupiter, we cannot even think about life. Suppose like in Mars also, now we are thinking of like life is possible even in Mars, isn't it? And so many research is even going on, and they have started launching space rocket, isn't it, to move to Mars. So there are so many such things as well. So here these are the inner planets. So what are the inner planets here? Mercury, Venus, Earth and Mars. Okay, and the outer planets are Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus. And these outer planets, okay, these outer planets are very, very far from the sun and huge planets, and they, all of them, they are made up of what? Gases and liquids. Okay, these planets, they are made up of gases and liquids. This Jupiter, Saturn and Uranus, they are the outer planet. Okay, and the Neptune is the farthest planet. And how much distance it is far? It is 4,496 millions kilometer far away from the sun, and it takes around 164 years. Just imagine, 164 years to complete its orbit around the sun, because it is very, very, very far away from the sun. And one more interesting thing is that in Earth, as I have told you, we have only one moon, but in other planets you will find more than one moons. For example, here in Neptune, here you will see number of moon, it is 13. See how beautiful it will be, isn't it? And in case of Uranus, see, in case of this Uranus, they have 27 moons. Wow, isn't it? 27 moons they have. And yes, 27 moons they have. And even Saturn, see, it has topped the list. It has 53 moons. Okay, it has 53 moons. That means 53 moons are revolving around here. Okay, like in Earth there is only one moon, so it is revolving around the Earth, but here it is 53 moons. Okay, like in Jupiter also they have 53. Okay, Jupiter and Saturn, both of them have 53 what? Moons. Just imagine seeing 53 moons in the sky, isn't it? But we have only one, and with that also we are very much happy, isn't it? But they have 53 moons. Okay, so these, I hope it is clear from this picture little bit about them. Okay, so let us continue. And okay, where were we? Okay, Venus is considered as Earth twins because its shape and size are very much similar to that of Earth. Till recently, August 2006, okay, till recently there were 9 planets before, okay, and that was Pluto. Okay, Pluto was also considered as a planet, but however, in a meeting of International Astronomical Union, a decision was taken that Pluto, like other celestial objects, Ceres 2003 UB discovered in recent past, may be called dwarf planet. But now this Pluto is no longer considered as a planet, they are dwarf planets, okay, along with Ceres. So till 2006, okay, it was considered that Pluto is also one of the planet, and like we wish to learn, there were 9 planets in the solar system, okay, but now there are only how many planets? There are 8 planets, okay. All right, so that was about the planet here. So let us begin about let us see about our planet Earth. As we are living in Earth, we are going to study only about Earth here, okay. I hope it is clear with everyone. So Earth, the Earth is the 3rd nearest planet to the Sun, okay. In size it is the 5th largest planet. According to size, out of 8 planets, Earth is the 5th largest planet. All right, it is slightly flattened at the poles, that is why its shape is described as geode. It is slightly flattened here, okay. It is like slightly oval, see, it is round, isn't it? But it is slightly flattened here, over here in the poles, okay. So that is why they are known as what? Geodes, okay, geodes. And geodes means Earth-like shape. So the shape which which looks like this, we have called it as a Earth-like shape because Earth is the shape of geodes. Okay, okay. Let us see one more findings here. Okay, okay. Here it is given on your side. These are also important. Okay, the origin of the word of geography. Let us study about this geography. Many words used in a language may have been taken from some other language. Geography, for example, is an English word. It has been its origin in where? Greek, which relates to description of the earth. Okay, geo, isn't it? Graphy, isn't it? It is description. It is made up of 2 Greek words, ge meaning earth, okay, and graphia meaning writing. Writings about earth. Finding more, like if you add geo plus logy, it is study of earth, isn't it? Geology, okay, geology. And if you add GE plus metry, okay, GE plus this metry, that means it is the measurement of the earth. And if you plus geo, it means resembling the shape or form of the earth that we have just studied just now, okay, where it is flattened on the poles, okay. And one more thing, let us see. Humans have always been fascinated gazing at the night sky. Those who study the celestial bodies and the movements are called what? Astronomers. I hope you have heard about them, isn't it? Astronomers, they are the one who used to study about the solar system, okay. And Aryabhatta was a famous astronomer of ancient India. He said that the moon and the planet shines due to reflected sunlight. Today, astronomers all over the world are busy exploring the universe, and there are so many other still unknown parts, unknown facts are there which we don't know and which are not discovered. So here astronomers are all busy discovering all the other, are exploring exploring and discovering the unknown things about the solar system, okay. And here Aryabhatta, our famous astronomer, have also told us that the moon and the planets, they are shining due to the reflection of which light? Due to the reflection of sunlight. So as we have already studied, the sun is the only source of heat and light, isn't it? Okay, so let us see some more thing about earth. Conditions favorable to support life are probably found only on Earth. The Earth is neither too hot nor too cold. It has water, air, which was very essential for our survival. That is why life in Earth is possible. Okay, its climate is also favorable. It is neither too hot, neither too cold. But now, seeing these days, because of increasing global warming, you can see during winter time it used to be very, very cold, isn't it? And like we have now extreme climates now, and during summer we have very hot. The air has life supporting gases, like see in the air we have air, isn't it? And there life supporting, the one of the most important gas that we have is oxygen. Because of this reason the Earth is unique planet in the solar system, and because of the presence of water, okay, the Earth is also known as a blue planet. Here it is given. From the outer space, the Earth appears to be blue because its 2/3 surface is covered by water. It is therefore called blue planet. See, its 2/3 surface, isn't it? Two, that is huge, huge space. It is all covered by water, but unfortunately all these waters are not safe for consuming. Only some 1 point something around, okay, it is favorable and it is considered as a fresh water we can consume. Otherwise over there is lots of water here, but unfortunately we cannot consume all, and that is why there are water scarcity going on, isn't it, coming up, and that is why we have to save water. Okay, do you know, let us see what they are going to tell us. Light travels at the speed of around, see, 1, 10, 100,000, 10,000, it means 300,000 per second, kilometer per second. Yet even with this speed, the light of the sun takes about 8 minutes to reach the Earth. So how many minutes it takes the light of the sun to reach the Earth? It takes 8 minutes. Okay, with these speeds also, that huge speed, isn't it? But with this speed also it takes around 8 minutes to reach the Earth's surface. So that was about Earth here. Okay, next let us see about the moon. The moon. Our Earth has only one satellite, that is the moon. Okay, that is the moon. Its diameter is only 1/4 that of the Earth. It appears so big because it is nearer to our planet than other celestial bodies. It is moon, it appears very big because it is nearer, okay, as compared to other celestial bodies. It is about 384400 kilometer away from us. Now you can compare the distance of the Earth from the sun and that from the moon. See, a sun, it was millions, isn't it? It was in million. It was 150 million. Here the moon moves around the Earth in about 27 days. Okay, see here, as I have told you before, this is the Earth. Okay, and this is, suppose this is the Earth. Okay, my handwriting, my drawing is not good, and this is the moon. So it will be revolving around this Earth. Okay, it will be revolving around this Earth in how many days? In 24 days it revolves around the Earth. Okay, it takes exactly the same time to complete one spin. As a result, only one side of the moon is visible to us on the Earth. Okay, so here it takes exactly the same side, okay, exactly the same time. That is why only one side of the moon it is visible to us. All right, here let us see some more interesting facts. Neil Armstrong was the first man to step on the surface of the moon on 20 July 1969. See, first person who have stepped into the moon. And here one more question is for you. Find out and tell me in the comment section. Okay, find out whether any Indians have landed on the moons or not. See, yes, the answer is yes. So find out. It is your homework, and comment down in the comment section. Okay, write down in the comment section. The moon does not have conditional favorable for life. It has mountains, plains and depressions where over its surface. Okay, it is not favorable for life. Okay, we have already sent our satellite and we have stepped on the moon as well, isn't it? So here it is not favorable. All right, it is not favorable. Life is not favorable in the moon. These cast shadows on the moon's surface. Look at the full moon and observe these shadows. See, there used to be shadows. Okay, there are mountains and like it is very rough. Okay, very rough. It is plain and also depression is there. That is why life is not possible over there. All right, and this is a natural satellite. Okay, and we have so many human satellites also, isn't it? Man-made satellites as well. So that was about the moon, and I hope you have remembered about the full moon and the new moon. isn't it? Okay, one more fact, let us see here. A satellite is a celestial body that moves around the planet in the same way as the planet moves around the sun. So this, we used to install satellite. I hope you have also heard about it, isn't it? Like satellites have been installed, and because of only that, it is possible for us to study more about the space, isn't it? And about the yes, about the space. And there are so many human-made satellite also. Okay, this artificial body, and it is designed by whom? By scientists to gather information about the universe or for communication purpose. It is carried by a rocket and placed in the orbit around the Earth. The orbit, I hope you remember the place where the Earth revolves, isn't it? The space. Some of the Indian satellites in space are INSAT, IRS and EduSat. These are some of the space satellite. If you know more, you comment down in this comment section. Okay. So we have completed about moon. So we have two more topic here, okay, about the asteroids and meteoroids. So let us quickly see about these asteroids and meteoroids as well. So what are asteroids? See, we have seen that asteroids are a belt, isn't it, within the inner planet. After the inner planet, these asteroids belts are there in the image we have seen here, we have witnessed. So apart from the stars, planets and satellites, there are numerous tiny bodies which moves around the where? Sun. So these bodies are known as asteroids. They are found between the orbit of Mars and Jupiter. Okay, orbit of Mars and Jupiter. And scientists are of the view that asteroids are a part of a planet which exploded many years back. So, and it is also believed that, and scientists are also of the view that these are some of the parts of the planets, like it may be part of the Earth or Mars or Venus, okay, or Mercury, which has exploded many thousand years back. We don't know about that, okay. And these are asteroids. So what are meteoroids? Meteoroids are rocks, okay, piece of rocks which moves around the sun. These are meteoroids, and sometimes these meteoroids come near to the earth and tend to drop upon it. See, there used to be news, isn't it, like some meteoroids will drop and earth, it makes hole, or sometimes if the size of the meteoroids is big, then we used to say that okay, the life on the earth, you will be finished. Some news are there, isn't it? So those are all these are those meteoroids, okay. During this process, due to friction with the air, they get heated up and burn. It causes a flash of light. Sometimes a meteor, without being completely burned, falls on the earth and creates a hollow. Sometimes it used to falls on the earth, okay, and it used to create a hollow. Do you see a whistle? Whitish, whitish broadband like a white glowing part across the sky on a clear starry night. So here it is given, all are white, okay. So it is a clusters of millions of stars. This band is known as Milky Way galaxy. Here you can see here in this part, isn't it? So this is known as a Milky Way galaxy. Our solar system is a part of this galaxy. Our solar system is also this part of this galaxy, and this is very huge and very large, and till now it is not been expanded, okay, no, it is not been explored fully, okay. And our astronomers, all of them are busy exploring more and more about this Milky Way galaxy, all right. In ancient India, it was imagined to be a river of light. So these were imagined as a river of light, okay, in the sky, flowing in the sky. Thus it was named as Akash Ganga, okay, Akash Ganga. A galaxy is a huge system of billions of stars and clouds of dust and gases. These are millions of such galaxies that makes the universe. So whole universe we used to say, isn't it? So in universe, all of these are included, okay. Under solar system, what are included? The sun and the 8 planets, isn't it, and meteoroids and asteroids. But under universe, whole this Milky galaxy, Milky Way galaxy, everything is included. That is the Akash Ganga, okay. It is difficult to imagine how big the universe is. It is even difficult to imagine, okay, how big the universe is. Scientists are still trying to find out more and more about it. We are not certain about its size, but we know we know that all of us, you and I, belong to this universe. We don't know more about this universe, and scientists are still trying to find more and more about it, okay. And all of us know that we all belong to this universe. So with this, we have completed our chapter. Do let me know, okay, in the comment section, how do you find my class, and also comment down the homeworks that I have given you, okay. Don't forget to comment down, and don't forget to hit the like button and press the bell icon so that you never miss any updates. all right. And also subscribe, yes, please subscribe to my channel so that it will motivate me to make more and more videos. If you have any confusion or anything, you can always ask in the comment section. Okay, I will clarify your doubts. And thank you for watching. See you again in the next video.